August 6, 1945. It was 8:15 in the morning, a normal day in Hiroshima. Suddenly, the first atomic bomb, named Little Boy, was dropped. 3 days later, August 9, 1945, at 11:02 a.m. in the morning, the second atomic bomb named Fat Man found its new target, the city of Nagasaki. The project succeeded. Hello, my name is Ruth Miranda with the matrix number 148112. I am a final year student majoring in pure physics from School of Physics, University Science, Malaysia. Today's topic will be a very interesting topic which we will be talking about, the Manhattan Project. The Manhattan Project is a research project conducted by the United States government from the year 1942 until 1945, which the goal or the purpose of this project is to produce the first atomic bombs. The project began as a race to acquire the first bomb before the Nazi Germany did. Fearing the power of Nazi Germany, in the year of 1939, Albert Einstein was persuaded by his fellow scientists to present the military potential of nuclear fission and give a warning to the president, by that time President Franklin D. Roosevelt, regarding an uncontrolled fission chain reaction. In response, the president formed the Uranium Committee, which is a group of top military and scientific experts to determine the feasibility of nuclear chain reaction. On December 6, 1941, this project was put under the direction of the Office of Scientific Research and Development, OSRD, headed by Vannevar Bush. Fast forward by mid-1942, after US entry into the World War II, the War Department was given joint responsibility for this project because pilot plants, laboratories, manufacturing facilities would be constructed by the US Army Corps of Engineers. Early research had been performed in Columbia University, Manhattan, by a team of scientists including Enrico Fermi, Leo Szilard, Walter Zen, and Herbert Anderson. Finally, August 13, 1942, the Manhattan Project was officially created and it became the code name for the research work that would extend across the country. Nuclear fission. Nuclear fission is defined as the splitting of an atom by nucleus bombardment. The weapons produced in this project were based solely upon the principle of nuclear fission of elements uranium-235 and plutonium-239. Chain reactions liberating immense amounts of destructive heat energy. The project sites. The project's weapon research laboratory were located at multiple sites with more than 600,000 people working on this project. Although originally established in Manhattan, New York, the majority of the research work took place under Director General Leslie Groves at the Los Alamos Laboratory in New Mexico. Next, Another important site was located at Oak Ridge, Tennessee. This site was the home of uranium enrichment plants such as K25, Y12, and S50, and the pilot plutonium production reactor, the X10 graphite reactor. Equally important location site was at the Hanford, Washington, where the full-scale plutonium production plant, the B reactor, was constructed and eventually was joined by other reactors. Producing results. As the Manhattan Project grew closer to producing a bomb, the US government began to consider its wartime options. After much consideration, the committee's scientific panel would issue a report. They recommended to use the bomb against Japan. On July 16, the world's first atomic bomb was tested at the Trinity site in New Mexico desert. Finally, the first and the second atomic bomb, Little Boy and Fat Man, were dropped in Hiroshima and Nagasaki respectively. The B-29 plane that carried these bombs was known as the Enola Gay. With that, the most destructive weapon in the history of combat, and helped bring an end to the most destructive conflict in human history. We thought that mega projects can make the human race to push forward and improve the world. While we cannot glorify the destructive power, but we do have to admit that the Manhattan Project remains as one of the most significant projects of mankind. That's all from me. Thank you for sticking around until the end of the video. Goodbye.